Now, traders in a Birmingham suburb say their community is in decline because of plans for a new supermarket, which have been on hold. Tesco bought the site in Stirchley over 10 years ago, but building has never got underway. And in the meantime, businesses and community groups have drifted away. Joanne Riddle has the details.
Barbara and Bob Nolan run a thriving cafe in Stirchley, but in a week's time it could be empty. A clause in their lease means they face having to move out to make way for Tesco, even though it's unclear when the store will be built.
I can tell you something, when we first got those eviction papers, I don't think Bob and I slept or ate for days, if maybe more than that, and crying. I've just been continually crying for this whole period.
5 years ago, we filmed the Nolans as they started their business in the recession. They made it a success, but still owe £35,000.
We can't just walk out of here and walk into a job, and that's both of us out of work. Tesco have offered us £7,500 as a gesture of goodwill, but we can't buy another business with that.
This community centre was also sold to Tesco as part of their plans.
The Tesco development has been on the books since 2001. And yet here we are in 2014 and not a brick has been built yet.
Despite buying property, Tesco told us it hadn't yet been able to acquire all the land it needed. A spokesman said, "We hope to begin demolition work in the autumn and we'll update the local community as soon as we know timescales for the build." Dennis Fellows sold his kitchen shop to Tesco about 10 years ago and rents it back from them. He also rents another property opposite.
Trade's just gone down and down and down, and we've had to diversify into internet sales and trade sales. The retail side of our business has dropped by at least 50%.
Dennis has run his business for 50 years and says he's here to stay, unlike the Nolans, who are fighting to remain in their cafe for longer. Joanne Riddle, BBC Midlands Today, Birmingham.
One of Europe's biggest